In the last couple of videos, I've talked about states, I am, how things have been changing, uh, how, since I figured out that whatever you desire, you have to be it now. You can't be becoming it, or it can't be a journey. It has to be you right now. And since that moment, I've been being it. And so in the last video, I talked about how my old self was trying to hang on, trying to do everything it could to get me to say, wait, if this worked, why is this happening? Why am I getting sick? Why are these bills, these random bills from 5, 10 years ago just showing up? If this worked, why would this be happening? Which is what I've done since I started becoming aware of manifesting and the law of attraction and, you know, that whole journey that my old me was just on and prepared to just be close forever. I'm almost there. I'm figuring this out. That was the old state. That's a state. Understand that. Don't make the same mistake that I did. And if you are, change it now. Whatever you are or whatever you want, you have to be it right now. No matter what your bank account says, no matter what your mom just told you were, no matter what your friend just told you were, if that's not what you want, you have to ignore that and you have to say, I don't know who the fuck they were talking about, but that's not me. The me that I know is who I decide to be. And I am whatever you want to be. And that has to become your internal dialogue and your mantra that's just on repeat, whatever you want. In my mind, every day now when I wake up, I'm the motherfucking man. I own this day. This is my day. This day is going to be filled with love and light. I am blessed. I'm a multi-millionaire. I am the shit. Every room I walk in, I light up the room. People love me. I have perfect health. I have perfect eyesight. Every day gets better for me. Everything that happens in my life works out in my favor. And so on and so forth. All day, every day. And since I've latched on to that and I'm becoming that, the 3D is now starting to change. The old self is starting to wave the white flag because it knows that I know and that it's pointless to try those old charades because they're not working this time. So you have to get to the point where you know. And you can do it right now. The thing that held me back was holding me back even a couple weeks ago. And I mentioned this in video 300, day 300. I had always been almost there. I don't know how many conversations I had with my wife. I'm telling you, I'm almost there. I almost got this. Years and years and years. Almost got this. I almost got it. So what's the 3D going to keep showing me? That I'm almost there. That I almost got this. And that would be an endless loop if I kept saying that. If that's what I kept telling myself. Because what you say you are, that's what reflects. It's a delayed reflection. But if you keep saying the same thing, you keep looking out there and letting that define you, and then saying that's what you are, then that's what you keep getting. That's what keeps showing up. So until you change the story and say, I don't care what that says, I don't care what this says anymore. Here's what I am right now, starting now. I don't care who says what to me today. I don't care who said what yesterday. And that's another thing. Whoever said anything to you 5 minutes ago, if you didn't like it, you can change it right now. Because that's all there is now. When you go back and remember that, you're remembering it now. So go edit it. Change what happened. If you didn't like it, change it to something you did like and say, no, that's not what happened. Even if somebody comes up and said, man, how about so-and-so giving you that attitude? What? I didn't notice an attitude. She's always nice to me. I don't know what you're talking about. That wasn't what I got off of that. You're creating it all at every moment. And this is what I've come to realize just over the last couple weeks. And over the last couple weeks, there were the challenges that I talked about. And there's going to be challenges for you. And there's going to be challenges, it sounds like, from most people's experience who finally figure this out. Initially, the old self is going to do everything it can, everything it knows, all the tricks that always work to try and keep you where you are. But that's where you're going to have to be different this time. You're going to have to know without a shadow of a doubt that your I am in every moment is everything. Whatever you say you are right now instantly manifests. It's here, you can't see it, but it's here. I'm a multimillionaire. Okay, that's potential energy right now. And as long as I keep saying that I'm a multimillionaire and I keep feeling that, all of a sudden, the potential energy that's over here and I'm over here, I gravitate towards that. But as soon as I start doubting that, and I say, and I could be this close. Here's me as a multimillionaire. I could be this close. And then I go, you know what? It's been 3 weeks. Where's it at? Why am I not a multimillionaire yet? What is that when you ask that question? That's doubt. And then all of a sudden, you're back to where you were. If you're asking when, if you're asking how, that implies that you don't have it. That implies that you don't have it. Because if you have it, whatever you have, I have this pen. Am I asking how to get this fucking pen if I have the pen? I'm not asking how to get it because I have it. Am I asking when is it coming? No, I have it. So you have to have it internally like you have it in your hand. And I know this now. And so now I can be adamant about it because now I've seen how it works. I knew how it worked before I saw how it worked. I knew on that day. I got it now. I got it. I know who I am. And then I was ready. I was ready for the circus that followed. I was ready for all those things to come. I didn't know what was coming, but I was ready. I was prepared. And then it came, and I stood strong, and I'm perfect health. Even though I was sick, even though the 3D was showing me, remember, your body is part of the 3D. That's not you. You're the awareness. So your body's part of the 3D. So even though the 3D, my body, was showing me sickness, no, I'm in perfect health. I'm a multimillionaire. I don't care. Even though I'm making this video and somebody's ringing the doorbell and the dog's barking, doesn't matter. That's not happening right now. It's as easy as that. You call the shots. You always have. But you didn't know that you were calling the shots. I didn't know I was calling the shots. I just always thought that's what it was. Everyone I saw in my experience had to work hard for money, struggled. The only people who I didn't see struggle were the people on TV. So that seems like a dream. So if that's you, I'm telling you, it doesn't have to be that way. You can change it now with your I am. But it has to be a lifestyle. This has to be you. And you can't be looking for it. You have to know that you already have it. And when you know, be prepared for the backlash. But if you can stand strong on the other side, you'll start to see your desires manifest. Like I'm starting to see them now. I love you all. Stay strong. You can change right now. Whatever you want to be, say you are that. Be it. Keep it on repeat in your mind. Start telling the new story, because remember, you can't write two stories at once. But if you're not telling a new story, the old story just runs on default. Start telling your new story today. I am.